Yeah. Oh. Okay. Whew. All right. Welp, hopefully you guys all had a safe 4th and kept all your fingers and didn't drink too much. And hopefully your dogs were okay too, because I know pets have a really hard time with that. And anyone with any sort of PTSD or anything, I know it could be a tough time. But hopefully you guys had a good 4th if you celebrate it. Making a little video, some changes. 2 weeks out from today from the meet. So first change, I'm going to cut to 275. So I'm going to do my very first water cut, and I am excited for it. A little bit nervous. I've never done it before, but excited to have the new experience and add that to my tool belt. Know how to cut and water cut and start to see what it feels like to go through it, and then what it's like to rehydrate and put the fluids and electrolytes back in my body after dehydrating it. So I'm going to cut 275. The way it works, it's a 24-hour weigh-in. So I weigh in Friday morning. I compete Saturday morning. So the cut will start on Thursday. I don't know the exact details yet. I'm waiting for my coach. He'll let me know when we get closer how that's going to work. And so I'm going to go into that Thursday, so 24 hours before the weigh-in. I want to weigh minimum 290. I'm 294 right now, so 4 pounds to lose. May even weigh 285. We'll see. I'm going to cut the calories down a little bit, probably cut them down 500 calories a day from where I'm at now, and get down to 290, 285. So it'll be a 10 to 15 pound water cut, and the advantage is I'm going to weigh in at 275. I'm going to be competing at 275. However, that Saturday morning, the day of the meet, I might weigh, well, not might, I should weigh at least 290, might even weigh up to 295. So I'll put 15 to 20 pounds back on and be competing at 275, actually weighing more. And it's part of the rules, it's part of the game in the federations that I compete in. So, and it's practice for later on down the road when there is more at stake, there is more on the line, and I'm cutting to hit a certain number. It's not my first time. I've done it before, I've experienced it before, so I know what to expect going into it. Because throw in traveling too, that's going to be more difficult. However, I'm not traveling for this meet. It's local, it's in Auburn. I think it's 30 minutes from my house, so it's a perfect meet to do my first water cut and see how it goes. So I'm excited for it. I haven't competed at actually in March. That was the first meet I did in 4 years. I did a couple meets with JM, and then life stuff started happening, and got away from competing. I signed up for a couple meets and was injured for one, and then another one. All the life stuff was going on, and it was too stressful, so I pulled out and took a break. And then recently started working with JM again back in October of 2024. So I haven't done a meet for a while, and I did do one at 275, and my best bench is 373. So right now, I did 430 last week for my near max single. It flew up pretty easy once I kicked my triceps on. Once I spread and bent the bar, it went up easy. It started off kind of slow, and then I remembered that cue. And like JM says, as the weight gets heavier, I need to activate my triceps sooner when I'm at more of a max single, so that I can get get the bar going sooner, get the triceps going before my sticking point so I can go right through my sticking point, not wait till the sticking point to turn them on. So I didn't turn them on right away, but you can see in the video when I do spread and bend the bar, the weight flies up. And usually it's the opposite. Usually it should go faster off the chest and slow down as I get to lockout. So the 430 moved really well, so I'm way above the 373. I should hit a body weight PR, and it is possible that I might hit an overall PR and beat my 430 bench at 275. So I'm excited for the meet, the cut. It's a new experience. It's another challenge, and that's why I'm doing this, to challenge myself and to see what my body can do. I'm curious to see what I'm capable of, and that's why I'm doing this. It's another stepping stone, and yeah, it should go well. I trust JM. He's done it, I don't know how many times, lots of times. He's had a lot of clients do it. He actually wrote the manual for it back in the 90s. I think it's called The Secrets of Body Weight Manipulation. And a lot of people that coach weight cuts take information from that and bastardized it, his original work of how to do the water cut. So I'm in good hands, as always. So yeah. However, I will say this, a disclaimer: the way that I gain and lose weight, you know, for example, I was 305 on March 9th, and on April 20, I don't remember, I have to look at my notebook, 28th or 9th or 30th, I weighed 263, and now I'm back up to 294 as of last Monday. So two months, I gained 31 pounds back. I do not recommend people to lose and gain weight that fast unless they're a competitive athlete and that's what they want. It's not the healthiest way to do it. It's not the best way to go about it. I would never have a client or force a client to lose or gain weight as quickly as I do. But I've chosen what experience I want to have and what path I want to go down. And it's an extreme path that I do want to go down. So it was my choice to do it. I do not recommend doing it that way. If you want to gain or lose weight, I would recommend going slower and doing it a little bit healthier than what I'm doing. So figured I'd throw that in there. Second change, switched from floor presses with chains to JM presses. JM press is a combination of a skull crusher and a close grip bench. And it's a narrow grip, and you squeeze your pecs together, bring the bar down, cock your wrists right down to about your chin, where your chin's at. You don't touch your chin, but in line with your chin, and you make sure your elbows stay up, and then you punch it out. It's direct tricep work. It is a lighter load than the floor presses with chains, but it is all triceps. And the goal of that is it's going to build up some tendon and ligament strength in my elbows, and it's also going to add some hypertrophy to my triceps. A bigger muscle is a stronger muscle. So I'm going to be doing those for a little bit, and then as my October 25th meet gets closer, I'll switch back to the floor presses with chains and go heavy to peak for that meet. But for the time being, I made that change. Also mentally, I did the floor presses with chains for 13 weeks in a row, and wanted to make a change. And so I went to the JM press, and those are my two go-to tricep movements for a bigger bench press. So yeah, doing the water cut, getting down to 275, doing the JM presses now. Training's way ahead of schedule. It took me 8 weeks to go from 375 to 430 on my near max singles, and the 430 is moving better than the 375, so I'm way ahead of schedule strength wise. So I'm going to do the water cut now and see what that's like. So anyways, I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your weekend, and I will be back benching on Monday.
I don't know if that's the right thing to do, but